You looked cool. Cooler than I thought you would, anyway. Just a little. Well, anyway, you saved me, so I guess I'll reward you. What do you wish? Just tell me. I want that spiritual stone. You mean the spiritual stone of water, Zoro Sapphire, don't you? My mother gave it to me and said I should give it only to the man who will be my husband. You might call it the Zora's engagement ring. Alright. I'll give you my most precious possession, Zoro Sapphire. You obtained the Zoro Sapphire. This is the spiritual stone of water passed down by the Zoros. Her most precious possession? You don't know what she's talking about, but you finally collected all 3 spiritual stones. Go back to see Princess Zelda. Don't tell my father. Yeah, I guess Dad wouldn't be very happy if you gave the engagement ring to this random Hylian kid who just impressed you while you were both inside a giant fish. Yeah, it makes even less sense now that I say it out loud. Yeah, we got all 3. Which way am I going right here? Jeez. I think... Okay, yeah, probably should have gone the opposite direction, but this will work just fine. Who's really counting right here? It's perfectly fine, guys. I'm just getting my cardio being in the water. It's good to stay in shape like this, you know? And I don't think I really missed anything. This is a joke, right? You see, I wanted to do this. I totally remembered that this was over here, and that's why I did it. I totally didn't just remember as I was making the humiliating swim back around because I went the wrong direction. No, it's not that at all. Okay, I did forget about this, but I'm glad. I saw it and I was like, wait a second. There's a Great Fairy's Fountain right here that we can get a power-up for. Let's go ahead and bring out that Ocarina. Let's do it again. Ready to face my fears, witness the horror. And yeah, I'm not reading this. I refuse. I decline. Hey, and for that we get Faeror's Wind. This is a warp magic you can use. Warp when you are in danger. You will teleport to the warp point. When you first use the magic, you will create a warp point. Okay. When you use the magic again, you can either dispel the warp points you created last time or warp to that point. Ooh, that could be pretty handy. I don't remember ever really making use of this, though. Only in dungeons that have a dungeon map hidden inside. I guess this is, you know, that's what Oko did in Twilight Princess. But, number 1, he was, Oko, I should say she. Oko was a lot more useful in Twilight Princess because the dungeons were a lot bigger. And number 2, you know, Oko, like, it was really kind of difficult to not find Oko in the dungeons. You know, it's kind of just given to you. Here in Ocarina, though, you have to know to blow up that rock kind of just randomly back here with that fake wall, and then you can get the magic spell that way, and I don't know, it's just kind of like a whole thing. But okay, yeah, I should have gone this way to begin with, man. What was I thinking? But okay, so with that, I mean, we are, like, done being a kid. It's time to get out of here. Although there is a bit of a checklist I want to do before we do that, but, trying to decide how are we going to go about this. Like, how am I going to do this? Hey, let me think. Did my most precious possession help you in your quest? Hee hee. Oh, don't ever say that to me again. And what is a bee nest doing up there? A beehive? I don't want to know. Okay, so, we have to get back to Hyrule Castle Town, so I think the fastest way to do that, and this is a pretty natural way to do that too, is that we go back to Lake Hylia. And if you were there the first time and you were pretty inquisitive, you might have seen our lovely Mr. Owl friend over there. It will take us immediately back to Hyrule Castle, so should I do that now? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to go back to Castle Town anyway for a lot of these side quests, so yeah, we may as well just go ahead and get all the story stuff out of the way, I suppose. Well, as we haven't really looked around Lake Hylia much. I mean, not that there's a whole lot to do here, but the fishing hole that I mentioned is right there. I guess I should do something with that. Maybe? I don't know. I do want to do this, though. Let's go ahead and talk to the Scarecrows before we head out on over there. How's it going, Mr. Scarecrow? Reminds me of the Scarecrow from Conker's Bad Fur Day. I am Bonuru, the Scarecrow musical genius. I hear a song once and I never forget it, baby. Okay. Well, let me play you the song of my people. Whoa, you have an ocarina. Hey, why don't you lay a tune on me with it, baby? By using it. Okay, well, I'm gonna play you this genius song that I completely made up on the spot due to my own personal intellect. Oh well, I don't remember that song, baby. Why? That's what I can't tell you. Good golly. Oh, did I forget how the Scarecrow song works? I think I forgot how the Scarecrow song works. What do you want, Abby? You collected 3 spiritual stones. Let's go back to Hyrule Castle. Maybe it's this one. My name is Pierre, the Wandering Scarecrow. Actually, I wish I could wander to look for soul-moving sounds, but I'm kinda stuck here. Okay, what, do you like the ocarina? Oh, I'm used to the ocarina being the bottom one. No, I think I forgot how the Scarecrow song freaking works. Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to look that up whenever I make sure that I get all my side quest stuff out of the way. But yeah, so for Lake Hylia, if you go towards like the actual entrance that goes back to Hyrule Field, it's blocked out by gates, so we can't do anything about that, which is really annoying to me, by the way. I don't know why you would do that. We can't we can't ride a horse as a child. You know, we are too young. Our legs are far too stubby. So we just can't get here unless you do it like through Zora's Domain, which now that I'm thinking about it makes some modicum of sense, I suppose, but would have been nice anyway, but hey, how's it going? Creepy laboratory dude. Hello there, son. I'm researching the process of making medicine by mixing Lake Hylia's water with various unusual compounds. Perhaps you've met that old lady from the potion shop. She is like a student of mine. Ho ho ho. Now, I haven't met her yet. I didn't think we could meet her as a kid. But I believe... Is there a heart piece over there? I think there is, actually, but we need the gold scale in order to do it. And as I mentioned earlier, we can only get the gold scale if I catch the Hylian Loach. Wait a sec. Wait, do you need the gold scale to get all the heart pieces? I'm gonna have to look this up. Clearly I'm forgetting something right here, but that's gonna be fine. But what we want to do is we want to talk to our friendly Mr. Owl friend over here. That's pretty much all there is to Lake Hylia. I mean, it's a giant lake. You can go fishing. You can apparently screw up the Scarecrow song like I did. Talk to crazy old people down by the lab. I mean, it's an exciting place, man. A lot of fun things to do. Let's go ahead and... Can I read this grave? I guess not. Alright. Gotta have to talk to you first. My favorite person to talk... Nice camera angle, game. What are you doing? You've come... Oh, wow. Okay. You should look at the map subscreen, yada yada yada. You know, this is all tutorial stuff. At the lake bottom, there is a water temple used to worship the water spirits. The Zoras are guardians of the temple. Hoo hoo. The Zoras come from Zora's Domain in northeast Hyrule, an aquatic race. They are longtime allies of Hyrule's royal family. I heard that only the royal family of Hyrule can enter Zora's Domain. Hoo hoo. I'm on my way back to the castle. If you want to come with me, hold on to my talons. Okay, well, it's where I'm going. Let's freaking go, dude. So let's freaking go. Oh, there we go. About to say, don't you fly away without me. Oh, there's a skull tool at the back of that house. And I hit the boomerang so I could have gotten it. I'm gonna have to make a mental note. Ugh, I lost her. You, over there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me. So, you think you can protect them from me? You got guts, kid. You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. Pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you're dealing with? I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world. Oh, not gonna be seeing the princess again anytime soon. She left a little present for us, though. Let's go ahead and grab that. You found the Ocarina of Time! Wow. Get it? The title. This is the royal family's some treasure with Zelda left behind. It glows a mystical light. And replaces the fairy Ocarina, by the way. Automatically. Link, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. Link, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least, I could leave you the ocarina and this melody. You've learned the Song of Time. Now, Link, play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce. Yeah, so it's pretty cool that we got the titular Ocarina of Time now, right? Like, it's a much cooler looking ocarina. But I always found, like, okay, so it replaces the Fairy Ocarina. Okay, cool, you can't have two ocarinas. But, like, the Fairy Ocarina was given to Link as, like, a memento of his dear childhood friend. So I just picture, like, Link picking up the Ocarina of Time and then looking at the Fairy Ocarina being like, I don't need this anymore, just throwing it into the ravine. Throwing it into the moat, whatever it is. Just, Jesus, man. So I want to look at one more thing before we head out. I didn't know this was a thing until, like, YouTube showed me years later. But you go into, like, the back alleys here. What's one of these back alleys? Yeah, and you can find a dying soldier. You can only find it at this point in time, directly after that cutscene. Are you the boy from the forest? I finally met you. I have something to tell you. Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, betrayed our king. Zelda's nanny, Impa, sensed danger and escaped from the castle with our princess. I tried to stop Ganondorf's men from chasing them, but the princess was waiting for a boy from the forest. That's you. She wanted to give you something. If you received it from the princess, hurry to the Temple of Time. He's not moving anymore. Well, yeah, it's pretty morbid. You really have to go out of your way to find that guy, too. Just in the back alley, you can only do it at that point in time. Just, I don't know, I think people would have been freaking out a little bit more, because I'm assuming that Ganondorf has murdered the king at this point in time, and then Zelda just escaped, so, like, the governing bodies are no longer here, a lot of the soldiers are dead, like, it's morbid, man. It's real morbid. But we're not going to go to the Temple of Time just yet, because I have some stuff to collect. Number 1 on the list, probably finally selling this mask to that weird kid in the graveyard. Actually, I lied. We're going to play a little game first here at Hyrule Castle Town. If the host here will wake up. Huh? What? Uh-oh. A customer. Welcome to our cutting-edge amusement center, the Bombchu Bowling Alley. Do you want to know what you can win? Well, it's a secret. I can't tell you until you've paid to play. Alright, never mind that that's a nonsense business strategy, but how did you guys miss the opportunity to make a "it's a secret to everyone" joke? It was lobbed up perfectly right there and you didn't seize it. Alright, 30 rupees, let's do it. As long as I get the prize I want. Aim for the hole in the center using our nice little bomb shoes, which we haven't used yet actually, now that I think about it. But what do I get? Ah, there it is, the bomb bag expansion. Yeah, that's exactly what I need. Alright, this should be easy enough. Just gotta hit the hole in the center right here. Without that thing being in the way. Now, you see? Easy. Absolutely no problem. And then we have to do it again. This time it's on the left. Okay, let's see if I can line this up correctly. We do have like 9 more tries for this, so it can't be that bad. God, that was so far off base. Jesus. Okay. Let's actually try to like angle it that way. Let's see if this works. Well, as long as I don't hit that thing in the center. Let's wait until it goes off to the right. Now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, so close. Alright, let's try this one. I think that's gonna do it. There we go. And now for the kicker. Great. And then we got the giant chicken there in the center. Fantastic. Alright. So going right through the center is a non-starter. So start being here on the side. See if we get lucky. I'll hit the big one. Let's maybe not angle it too much more. Let's try on this side, not hit all the chickens in the world. 3 more tries, we got this, we can do this. That one's gonna go too far off. Come on, come on, come on, one more try, one more try, one more try. Is that gonna do it? It's gonna angle it? Yeah, we got... I could've sworn we got that, come on! And that's probably gonna hit the big chicken. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Wow, I actually got it on the first try there for the last one, jeez. Man, I was having more problems with the second one than I did the last one. But I'll take it, there we go. We got a big bomb bag, now we can carry more bombs. Which is good, because 20 was a bit too low. 30 is gonna be fantastic. No, I don't want to play again. Although I guess I could win some bomb chews. We don't have any right now. I believe bomb chews are not even necessary to beat the game, they're just kind of useful to have around. In certain scenarios, maybe? I don't know. But by the way, there's where the game is, so... Alright, now to the graveyard to take care of the spooky kid. There you are, you little weirdo. And yeah, I actually have the mask you want this time. Yeah, it's Dampé, the Gravekeeper. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh, it's just a mask. I get a different kind of fright from that mask than I get from Dampé. Will you give that mask to me? Sure, as long as you can pay for it. With this mask, I'll be just like Dampé. Here's my money. Yeah, we sold a 30 rupee mask to a kid for full price. Oh, wow, okay. But no profit, huh? Well, that is unfortunate. And we can get the new mask model, too. Well, that's what we're really after here, after all. Oh, and there's one more thing I want to do here in Kakariko before we actually head back up to Goron City. Yeah, we're going to do that before we head back to Hyrule Castle Town. Because I want to get the final bomb bag extension. We're just going to get all the really good stuff. And I've decided that we're actually not going to go around and do any heart piece hunting for right now before we grow up. I might just do that at a later date. But I do want to complete one heart container that we already have right here, you know, just for good time's sake. Remember, we got that guy right up here in the windmill. Here's another little pro tip for you. Go ahead and aim with your slingshot first, since it's pretty accurate. And then we pull out the boomerang in order to get it. Well, that's the way you would do it, of course. If I back up a little bit, I think it'll be a little bit more effective, like right here. Okay, you know, maybe we're a bit too far back. There's a little sweet spot here, you know. It's a process, you know. And here we go. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Third time's the charm. Hand it over. And we've completed it. I can't believe that's only the fourth one that we've gotten, man. These things are pretty out of the way in this game here in Ocarina. But alright, now up to Goron City. And we're gonna blow up some rock people. Hey, how do you like that? Man, that is a big Goron. I mean, we've seen bigger, but he's pretty good for his size. Alright, I'll give you this in praise of your courage. Na. And now we got the biggest bomb bag. Now we max out our carry at 40 bombs. Holy crap, how could we ever use that many? Well, you'd be kind of surprised. 40 is a little excessive, 30 is kind of the sweet spot there, but alright, now back to Castle Town to get the second to last mask? I think that's it. Alright, take your money. 30 rupees. Absolutely no profit whatsoever. Alright, so what do we got now? We have, the bunny hood. 50 rupees! Now that's an expensive mask. Well, it's not really a mask as much as it is a hood. And we could show it off. I wonder who would possibly want this. And what's really cool about this mask is the physics. Man, the jaw-dropping N64 physics you get with the bunny hood. Look at this. Check this out. Man, look at that. That is impressive. Anyway, I think the guy that wants this is just running around Lon Lon Ranch somewhere in Hyrule Field. I think he only stops at night. So that might be a little inconvenient. But we're gonna find him. I'm gonna finish this thing today. Oh god, he finally stopped. That took freaking forever. Ugh. I bet with those long ears you can hear the voices. Oh, these are genuine rabbit ears from the animal of legend. I don't care how expensive it is. Please sell it to me. Alright, fine, take it. My longtime dream, returning to the wildlife finally. The actor, stage, and prop have been united. It's a 50 rupee mask, but he paid you a crazy amount of money for it. More money than you can count. Go back to the mask shop and pay back just 50 rupees of this money. Yeah, he maxes out your wallet right there, so that's pretty great. I mean, we still have to pay 50 back, so it's 150 rupees that we're gonna have in our pocket afterwards, but hey, still pretty good. And that's the last one we have to go out and sell anyway, so it's a win-win-win. Now just one more trip back to the Happy Mask shop. Boy, does this kind of get repetitive when you do it all at once. Alright, here, take your stupid rupees. Finally done. Oh, boy. Oh yeah, very well done. All the masks are sold out. I knew I could trust you. As a reward, I will lend you this special mask. This is the Mask of Truth. It is a mysterious mask passed down by the Sheikah. With this mask, you can see onto other people's minds. It's useful, but scary. Why is it scary? You may find out as you grow older and discover the true meaning of life. Oh ho ho. Man, what a weird fellow. But for that we get the Mask of Truth. The final mask. And it does some things you might not expect. But from now on you can borrow any mask you want, just have faith. And the masks that open up is, of course, we can still, like, rent all these masks right here that we already sold before. Being these main four. But we also have, man, look at these. We have a Zoro mask, a Goron mask, a Gerudo mask. Feels like we're missing one, though. Can't really put my finger on why. But wouldn't it be really bizarre if these had, like, really extreme transformational powers, perhaps in, like, an alternative dimension? Nah, that would never happen. Okay, the last thing we have to do before we grow up, and I promise we're gonna be done after this, is we have to get bigger nuts. I mean, bigger nut sacks. I mean, bigger things to hold our nuts in. But those are both gonna be in the Lost Woods, so last trip there. And we needed the Mask of Truth to get it. I know what I'm doing, I swear. Okay, so yeah, you guys remember this area in the Lost Woods, right? Where we found that secret hole and we wore the skull mask and we got an expansion to our Deku sticks for doing so? Well, this time we're gonna do the same thing, except the Mask of Truth. What do you think, Peanut Gallery? Oh, not much excitement for this one, huh? Alright. All my young Deku Scrub brothers say, you have a horrible face. But don't worry, we will reward you with many Deku nuts. Of course, we will also enable you to carry more of them. Abracadabra! Alakazam! And there we go. Now we hold up to 30 nuts. I mean, I think 20 was enough for the Deku nuts, to be brutally honest. But we also have one more expansion to the nuts, as if we couldn't hold enough as it was. And I believe that's actually going to be from a enterprising young Deku scrub. Business scrub. Whatever you want to call him. Where is he again? He's somewhere around here. Oh, it might be under this rock, actually. Let's see. Because this is right before the Sacred Grove, so he might be in here. Wouldn't that just be a happy coincidence? No, it's not. Too good to be true. Ah, perhaps it's this one. Let's see. And yeah, we got some business scrubs down here. Don't attack me, I've come to do business. I'm a businessman. Doing business. Deku Nut expansions. Yeah, I'll take it. 40 rupees. Good thing I just made a tiny profit off that whole mass side quest. And for that, hooray. Now we can carry 40 Deku Nuts, which is laughably excessive, but perhaps I'll actually be making more use of those. But there we go, guys. The little mini collectathon is done. I'm not going to add any more heart pieces on top of that because that would just be too much. But yeah, I think the only thing we have to do now is get to the Temple of Time and really get this plot rolling. Oh boy.